Hello, this is Rick Powers coming to you from my home office for Western Technical College. And we're doing Navigating of Pearson for Basic Statistics. So I'm going to share my screen here in order for this to work. So if we go to Basic Statistics, starting here with the announcement section, that would give your announcements, and we say, okay, how am I going to navigate for Pearson? What we're talking about here are the assignments. If I go to the assignment section and I click on a particular week, then there are going to be some assignments here. The first assignment, second assignment, and the quizzes are all listed here. But before you do your assignments, you need to have established access to the Pearson site. And my recommendation to do that is that you go to the resources section and you go where it says My Stat Lab Course Home. That will take you into Pearson. Now, you don't need a code from me in order to get to Pearson. You need to have an access code that you purchased from the bookstore or directly from Pearson. You need that access code, but you don't need a separate course code. You need to use Blackboard in order to get to the course. Now, those instructions are listed down here where it says Instructions from Textbook Publisher. And it says first, enter your Blackboard course. And so that's how you do that. You can go through the steps as they're listed here. I want to highlight here a very important thing, and that is if you don't have money for the software access yet. The idea here is that you don't need to pay for the access right away. You can have temporary access for about 2 weeks. So you click on the link, you make an account with Pearson, and then you click where it says get temporary access without payment. So I want everybody in the class to get that temporary access so you can go to the Pearson site and then worry about paying for it later, because the first assignment is due on Friday, right after the course begins. So we need to, as they say, get the ball rolling so that you can get started into the assignments right away and then pay for them in a couple of days or whenever that's possible for you. Pardon me. So then the other thing that I want to highlight for you is where it says My Lab Stat Multimedia Library. If you click on that, it takes you to the multimedia library. There are a lot of things going on here, but the ones that are most important are the textbook, the videos, and sometimes StatCrunch. That'll come later on in the course. But you can choose what chapter that you want to look at and what section you want to look at. So let's just pick textbook and video, and we'll choose chapter 7, and let's say section number 2. If I click on the Find Now button, it gives me two things. It gives me the textbook over here, and then it gives me a long list of videos. So if we click on the textbook, then it'll come up in this window here. Sometimes it takes a while for the textbook to show up when we do it this way. And then if I make that window large, here it is. This is the textbook. It has a bunch of symbols and formulas and a bunch of other things that are going on here. And then where it has these little globes, then it has places that you can click for this particular example, and you can see how it needs to be done. So there's the textbook. Now, when you get to the end of a particular section in this textbook, as we scroll through all these pages, we see it's really complicated stuff. Then when we get to the end of a section, it has technology step by step. And what we want to use, what we want to focus on, is StatCrunch. StatCrunch is going to give us the ability to do things quickly, easily, with more accuracy. So if you want instructions about how to use StatCrunch, you can look at that right here. But in addition to those instructions, we have the videos. And once again, you have many videos about how to do different examples. You want to look for the ones that say StatCrunch. And then they will tell you how to use that particular software in order to do a problem. Now, this doesn't happen right away in the course, but down the road, you want to use StatCrunch to make your life easier. All right, so those are the things I wanted to highlight regarding navigating the Pearson site, where we have all the homework and all of the quizzes are out there on Pearson. If you have any questions, please let me know.